Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We continue with the tragical history of Dr. Faustus, and today we have scene 14. In scene 14, it's a very short scene. Here, instead of the entrance of the chorus, Christopher Marlowe used Wagner to enter and to introduce the end or the close end of the life of Dr. Faustus. So now Wagner is telling the audience that the 24 years of Dr. Faustus has come to an end, and now Dr. Faustus, he wishes and he wants to stay with his closer friends, with his good friend and good companion in Germany, and he introduced the end of this play and the end of this drama or the catastrophe. Now we will go to scene number 15. In scene number 15, Dr. Faustus here, he has the companion of 2 or 3 scholars and Mephistopheles. As we already said, and we saw the 2 scholars in scene number 2, where they come and they made a conversation with Wagner, and they talked to Wagner, and they were very afraid or they are very afraid on Dr. Faustus, okay, because Dr. Faustus, we saw him, he has a dinner with, or he had a dinner with Cornelius and Valdez, but here the scholars the scholars were very worried about Dr. Faustus, and now they come, the scholars, and now they are asking Dr. Faustus, or they are making conversation with Dr. Faustus about the most beautiful women in this world. Now all of them, they summed up on Helen of Troy, and Helen here presented as a character in this play, and we will see in this scene the apostrophe of Dr. Faustus into Helen. Helen was a beautiful woman. She lived in the ancient time where the Greece, and she was married to Menelaus, the brother of the emperor, and Paris, the son of Parma, he was one of the princes of Troy. He kidnapped Helen and he took her into the state or the place of Troy, and there's a war happened between Greece and Troy. It lasted for 10 years, where the horse or Trojan horse, okay, at the end, and they poured all Troy to the ground. Now Dr. Faustus is saying, and now all of them, they are saying that this dame of Greece, this woman of Greece, she is the most beautiful woman in the whole world. And now Dr. Faustus is saying, okay, I'm very pleased to introduce you the Helen, or the shape of Helen for you. And now there is the entrance of Helen here. Okay, so here we have any music, and we have Helen is passing over the stage. Okay, it's the shape of Helen, and now they are talking, they are praising Helen there. So here we have the second scholar, third scholar, first scholar, they are saying that only this woman, she is very beautiful, and so and so. Now after the leave of those 3 gentlemen, here we have a new character appeared on the stage. He is the old man. Here the old man is a very important character in this play. He is here approached by Christopher Marlowe in a contradiction to Faustus himself and also to the devil. He is the extension of the good angel instead of the technique of using the good angel and the evil angel in the previous scene. Now we saw the old man. The old man is a very brave man. He has faith in God, and now he was taking the role of the good angel, of advising Dr. Faustus and showing the contradiction between Dr. Faustus, who now is also an old, because he spent 24 years, and this faithful old man. Now we are seeing this old man advising Dr. Faustus into the right way and bringing the role of the good angel, and he wants to save Dr. Faustus from what he did early. Now Faustus is going in hand with the old man, and he felt in a mood of despair and a mood of melancholy. He felt very sad for what he did earlier, and now he wants to kill himself. He wants to do a suicide. Now he wants a dagger, he wants a knife, and Mephistopheles gives him a dagger. Okay, this is what the devil wants from the people, okay, to kill themselves, because they're caring about their soul of Dr. Faustus that will go to hell. Now Dr. Faustus thinks of domination, of despair, and he wants to die, but now the old man is just like saving him again, and he is saying, okay, avoid despair, call upon the mercy of God, go back to the right way of God. And here he is just like remembering him, bringing the hope into Dr. Faustus. Okay. He wants Dr. Faustus to contemplate on his sins, to remember what he did in the past, and now it is the time to repent. Now the old man leaves while Dr. Faustus is left alone. Now Dr. Faustus, in a mood of despair, he wished death. He wants to repent, but he cannot, because he already made the gift of the contract with the devils. Now Mephistopheles, on the other hand, he is saying to Dr. Faustus, you traitor, you already, okay, we made this deal with you. Now Dr. Faustus, look, okay, I will call upon the devils, and the devil will tear you into pieces. Now he is threatening him. Now Dr. Faustus, because of the threaten, and because of what we saw early when he called upon the name of Christ and the appearance of Lucifer and Beelzebub. So now Dr. Faustus, remember that. Now he's calling Mephistopheles, sweet Mephistopheles, okay, come, I will, okay, confirm my deed of gift into Lucifer. And now he is stabbing his hand again, okay, where he did in scene number 5. So he stabbed his hand, okay, and now he will write again. He will write for the devil, for Mephistopheles, okay, the bound again. So with his blood, okay, he wrote again for the devil. Now Dr. Faustus is saying, okay, why you are not, okay, torturing this man, this crooked age, okay, crooked is bent, this old man who is tempted me. Okay. Now here we have the description of the old man. So this old man is crooked, but here Mephistopheles, he said, his faith is great, so I cannot come too close to him. Here we have the contradiction. So Mephistopheles is always beside Faustus, because Faustus called up in Mephistopheles. Okay, his faith is not like this old and crooked aged man. So here Mephistopheles, he cannot touch his soul, okay, only the body. Okay. Now here Faustus felt again, just like in scene number 5, where he was seen the other scenes or the previous scene, he wants the kind of entertainment. So here Dr. Faustus, he wants the kind of entertainment, and he is now looking for Helen. He will call upon Helen. He already saw. Okay? Now Mephistopheles is the same as he did earlier. He brought Helen in the shape of the devil. Now Dr. Faustus is very nicely uttering a very nice and poetical words, mixing between Troy and the story of Helen from the Odyssey, and he brought it in this play. So he called up in this name, okay, this phase that approached lots of ships. So the war started between Greece and Troy, and there's the Greece who attacked Troy by 1,000 ships, okay, and they burned the towers of Troy, okay, for Helen, for the sake of Helen. Now Dr. Faustus is taking the role again of Paris, okay, so he will be Paris, and he will fight against Menelaus, okay, the husband of Helen. Here he described Menelaus as a weak. On the other hand, he described Paris as a stronger. But here Paris in Troy, he was weak, and he was almost defeated by Menelaus. But Helen hated Menelaus and loved Paris because he has the kind of affair on the kind of nice things toward Helen. Now, after this scene and after this apostrophe, he brought Helen, and here, okay, he wants to meet Helen as his partner, as his beloved. But during this scene where he made the apostrophe, okay, there is the entrance of the old man in here, okay, and the old man start looking at them.